Follow along with me. Jody had some sheets of paper. Brian gave her 95 more sheets of paper. Now Jody has 309 sheets of paper. How many sheets of paper did Jody start with? All right, so the first thing we want to do is estimate so we know how large or small our answer is going to be. So we know that Jody had some sheets of paper. Brian gave her 95 pieces of paper, and now she has 309. And they want to know how many sheets of paper did Jody start with. So we're actually going to start with what she ended with, which is about 300. 95 is a nice number, but it's very close to 100, which is even friendlier. So 300 minus 100 gives us 200. So Jody started with about 200 sheets of paper. We're going to find out. All right, so we know that Brian gave her 95 sheets of paper. So we'll do our base 10. So that's 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95. So this is what Brian gave her. And then by the time she finished, well, she had what she already started with, but after Brian's 95, she has 309. All right, so we're at 95. Let's go to the next benchmark, which would be 100, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100. And I'm using a different color so that I can see. 100, 200, 300, 300, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 306, 7, 8, 9. All right, so I am going to use a different color to showcase what Jody must have started with. So this is the 95 that was given to her. And this is what she originally had. Let's try this. And all together we have the 309. So this means that Jody started with 100, 200, 210, 211, 212, 213, 214. So Jody must have had 214 sheets to start. And 214 to the nearest 100 is 200, so my answer makes sense. All right, let's check with the number line. So we know that she had some sheets of paper. We don't know how many, but we do know that Brian gave her 95. So we could start with 95 and then jump till we get to 309. Does that make sense? All right, so we'll do friendly jumps. We want our numbers to end in 0 if possible. So if I add 5 to 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100. I'm trying to get to 309. I'm at 100. I think I could do another 100. 100 plus 100 is 200. Almost there. I think I can do another 100. 200 plus 100 gives me 300. And then I could just do 9. That really should be bigger than the 5. All right, and now if I just tally the partial sums, I'll find out how much Jody started with. So 100 plus 100 is 200. And let's do 9 plus 5. 9 is almost 10. So if I take 1 from the 5 and give it to the 9, that'll be 14. So 9 plus 5 must also be 14. 200 plus 14 gives me 214. We are correct. All right, and let's just use the traditional algorithm. 309 minus 95, and we know that it should give us 214. So in the ones place, we have a 4. Is 9 minus 5 4? Yes. All right. We can't do 0 minus 9, so we must have borrowed. So 100 minus 90, is that 10? Yes. And then 200 minus nothing, is that 200? Yes. Based on your estimate, is your, well, this is actually a difference reasonable. And yes, it is, because we estimate it. And 214 to the nearest 100 is 200. So we definitely know our answers before we even click submit for our test.